Hi guys, my name is Maddie, or Books with Maddie, and today we're going to be doing our October deck of TBR. Welcome, people. It's time for October TBR. I've been absolutely dreading this for the past month because if you basically, you know what, let's just preface this by saying if you haven't seen last month's deck of TBR video, you really, in order to understand the energy that we're going to be adopting going into this video, you really need some context. What is happening? Basically, just to sum it up really quickly, we defied the laws of math and logic. We were cursed. And so I had to read 17 books last month. It wasn't okay. I wasn't okay because school started last month. And so now I had classes and other responsibilities. I'm still recovering a little bit. So let's really quickly, there's a couple things. There's many things that I have to address. I don't even know where to start. First thing I want to say though is address a question, a very common question that appeared on last month's TBR video, which is why do I keep putting the card back in the deck after I pull it? And the answer is because the prompt changes for that card. So for example, if I'm picking a 2 of clubs, it's not going to be the same prompt every time. So in order to recycle prompts and get, I have to put the deck back. I have to put the card back in the deck. So that's why I do that. And also it adds a little bit of edge. It adds a little bit of spice. Too much spice last time. So as far as the rules go, as far as what's happening with the rules, because everybody was like, it's the rules, your rules are bad. My rules aren't bad, okay? Here's the thing. My rules are fine. And they're a little bit complicated. They're a little bit, I don't even know. They're hard to follow. I don't even understand them half the time. The ones that we're keeping, the ones that we're definitely keeping in this video are the one that if I get 2 of the same card, we're adding a draw. Because you know what? That's literally not supposed to happen. It shouldn't happen statistically. Let me quickly put up on the screen the comment that I received from an actual math teacher after I repeatedly begged in that video for a mathematician to respond and tell me what was going on. He said I defied all laws of math and logic. So basically what I'm saying is my rules aren't the problem. And finally, this mathematician man, sir, confirmed that it was actually math screwing with me and a curse. With that out of the way, we're keeping the rule where if we pick 2 of the same card, we have to do it. The other rule that I'm not sure about is if I pick 2 of the same value in a row, so let's say I pick 2 7s in a row, I pick 2 8s in a row, regardless of the suit, that was another one where I would have to pick another card, and also if I got 3 of the same value in a video, I would have to do that. If that happens, we're going to cross that bridge when we get there, because I spent hours thinking this over and being like, what are the chances of that happen? Statistics. I'm not good at math, okay? I failed. I didn't know how to figure it out. So we're going to see actually how often it happens, and if it happens, we're going to cross that bridge when we get there. I'm trying to do this intro quick. The other thing I wanted to address was that the beautiful and wonderful Paige from Pages with Paige and April from April is Maximus recreated this game. And it was wonderful, and I literally almost cried while watching it because I was just so happy, and I don't know, it was just like, it was just like a moment. You should go watch their videos. I'm going to have them linked in the description below. They are wonderful, beautiful people, and you should really go check out their videos. However, Paige also had a cursed deck last time when she did her October TBR. She got some really bad luck, and so I don't know if this is like me passing the curse to her or a premonition for my deck of TBR. So we're honestly going to see. The other thing that I wanted to say was when I rearranged my bookshelves, and I just remembered that I had this, and honestly, I'm using it today. When I went away to college for a semester, my really good friend Sierra found this stuffed animal online and was like, I don't know why, but this stuffed animal describes you. And so I bought it, and its name is Cheach Billin. And honestly, he's here for moral support today. He's the new mascot for my channel, and I just really feel like emotionally called to him. And so honestly, he's gonna be here with me. He's gonna be my emotional support, and that's it. That's what I wanted to say. That's it. I don't actually have anywhere to put him that you can see him. So just know that he's he's right here next to my heart. So really quickly, we're gonna go over how did I do this month with 17 books. I'm gonna be straight with y'all. I did not read 17 books, okay? So we're going to be adding some draws to this month. So if you're unaware, if I don't complete the designated amount of books that I'm supposed to in a month, then the number of books that I don't complete get added to next month. So the actual books that I don't read don't get added, but the number does. So I will have to pick a certain number more of draws. So let's go over the books that I read this month, and really quickly I'm going to give you a star rating, and I'll go over more in depth my thoughts on them in my wrap-up, which will come out next week. Out of the 17 books, these are the ones that I read. This is in no particular order, it's just the order that I literally grabbed them. So, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, 0 stars for J.K. Rowling, but honestly this is my favorite Harry Potter book, so I gave this one 5 stars. A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness, I gave 3 stars. Scared to Life Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert, I gave 4 stars. I have an entire video about this book, you should really go check it out. It was the video before this one. Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo, 5 stars, one of my favorite books of all time. Cinder by Marissa Meyer, I gave 3 stars. Serpent and Dove by Shelley Mahurin, I gave 5 stars. Please don't literally kill me for this, but I read Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and I only gave it 3 stars. I'm really sorry, but please don't hurt me. And then I read Voices, The Final Hours of Joan of Arc by David Elliott, and I gave it 2 stars. LMNOP by Mark Dunn, I gave 4 stars. And then I had to read a literary fiction for last month, and I said it was going to be a school book, and it was Bastard Out of Carolina by Dorothy Ellison, which I gave like 4.5 stars. And then the classic that I read, I was going to read Wuthering Heights, but I changed it to a school book, which was Giovanni's Room by James Baldwin, which I gave 4 stars, I believe. And then I read 2 arcs, Accidentally in Love by Belinda Misson, I think I gave 3 stars. And then Here is the Beehive by Sarah Crossan, I gave 4 stars, but it's probably more like 4.5. It was excellent. It comes out November 17th, and you should absolutely read it. Okay, I think those are all the books, so that means there are 4 that I didn't read. And those 4 are Eating Animals by Jonathan Safran Foer, All is Fair by Dee Garretson, The Fascinators by Andrew Eliopoulos, and Ignite Me by Tahira Mafi. The problem was that I put the books that I wanted to read the most towards the end of the month because I thought that I could get through them faster, and then I ended up not being able to fit them in. So like these 2 and All is Fair were like very high on my priority, and then I didn't end up getting to read them. So in conclusion, what that means is I'm going to be doing 10 draws this month to start out, and we'll see how far we get and what actually happens. We're kind of going into this blind. I also, before we start, do want to, so we didn't actually replace this at the end of last month's TBR. We got contemporary. I actually lost the actual contemporary thing. I'm going to find it, but in the meantime, I had this one that I messed up on, and I just wrote contemporary on it, so we're gonna reach in here and replace it with historical fiction. I feel very sick to my stomach. Literally, like, start setting prayers now. I did not have time to buy a new deck of cards or anything, so we are actually still working with this same cursed deck of cards, and I swear I was gonna burn it and I was gonna sage it, and I didn't. I literally did not have time to do that. So, we're using the same deck of cards. I'm also going to be making sure that I put the card that I pick, I'm gonna make sure I'm putting it in the middle of the deck, because there are ways that it can go back to the top if I put it, like, on the top or the bottom. So we're going to be taking all of the precautions today. I'm so sick to my stomach right now. I'm very, like, I just have this premonition that I'm going to get a bomb book today, and I cannot handle that. I cannot handle that. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Queen of Spades. Okay, we're off to a great start. So Queen is random number generator. I've actually never done this before, and I don't have, like, a list of books that I haven't read, so basically what I'm going to do is randomly generate a shelf number and then count the number of unread books on the shelf and then do that. So let me get a random number generator. I didn't talk about what I wanted to read this month. Oh, crud. Okay, quick what I want to read this month. So because I finished Crooked Kingdom last month, I finished my reread, I am finally able to move on to King of Scars. So I'm really hoping I can get this onto my TBR, as well as for the Spellbound Book Club, which you can still join. We're reading Wonder Woman by Leigh Bardugo, so 2 Leigh Bardugo books. I'd also like to finally finish the reread of Harry Potter so I can just freaking get it over with. So I'd like to add on Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, which I've actually never read. Fun fact. Oh, I'd like to really get Ignite Me on this because I'm really highly anticipating this. I think this is one that I can actually get above 3 stars. Other than that, I honestly can't remember what else I want. So, okay, let's randomly generate a number. So, 1 through 12 we're gonna do. Generate. Can you even see that? Hello? It says 12. I don't know if you can see, but it says 12. 12 is it's like nonfiction. Yeah, it's nonfiction. So let's count the number of unread books. I really don't want to read nonfiction. Gonna be super honest with you. Okay, 1 through 11. There's 11 unread books on the shelf, and I got, what is that, 5? I got My Beloved World by Sonia Sotomayor. I'm really keen to read this as well. That's our first pick, and that's super exciting. Okay, moving on. We are putting this in the middle of the deck. Wait, that's face through. Yeah, okay. Middle of the deck. And then we're going to split it, not down. I just want to point out something really quickly, that you saw me just now, right? Put in this right in the middle of the deck. When I split the deck, and I split it on that card by mistake, here's the card that I just put in, right? Next to that card was the 5 of Hearts. If you don't know, 5 of Hearts is the cursed card. I'm splitting it down like this random point so that I don't freaking get that card. Okay, so that's 1. 9 more to go. King of Diamonds. So basically this one is, I'm going to randomly generate a color, and then I will have to match the cover of a book to the color that I generate. Okay, so this is the color it started as, but we're going to regenerate. Ooh, like dark green. Okay, I gotta look. This, I might have to, like, I feel like I have a thriller that's this color. So the closest book that I could find was The Girl on the Train, and like it honestly definitely has some shades of this green on the cover. So yeah, I'm gonna be reading this. Okay, I'm gonna put this back in at a random point. Okay, the 5 of Hearts wasn't next to it, so we're good. I just split it at a random point. I kid you not. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. This is not. Oh my gosh, I really can't mess around because I have class in like an hour and, okay. One more shuffle and we're gonna pick from the top. 3, 2, 1. 6 of Hearts. Okay, close, but not quite. 6 of Hearts is nonfiction. Okay, I'm gonna read Eloquent Rage by Brittany Cooper, which I actually have to read for my feminist theory class, and so I'm gonna read this month. I'm supposed to read it like throughout the next like 2 months, but I'm just gonna read it this month and then use that. So yeah, going to shove that in a random spot. I'm not gonna look where I split it. I'm not even, nope, we're not messing around today, guys. I hate this so much. I hate this feeling that I get when I do this game. I'm so anxious. 3, 2, 1. 8 of Clubs. Okay. 8 of Clubs is blind pick. We've never gotten this before, and I haven't really thought about how I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna count down from 5, and when I'm at 5, wherever my hand is, I'm gonna pick that one. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, honestly, sure. So what I picked was, oh, I was like, why can't you see the board? Why am I so stupid? So what I ended up getting was Slated by Terry. Their name is Terry. That's honestly amazing. So this book, it is like a dystopian, I'm pretty sure. I read it a very, very long time ago, and I honestly just found the second book at a thrift store like a week ago, and I was like, why not? And I've been wanting to read this again for funsies, and so I'm gonna do that. You know what else we haven't been doing? We have not been replacing the freaking prompts. I'm a mess. Where's Cheach Billin? Where'd he go? I need his help. Okay. So I got nonfiction, so replace that with... Hey guys! I found the missing contemporary. I put it back in there. I was responsible and I didn't trust myself that I was responsible. Okay. I'm an idiot. Blind pick, we're gonna replace with my lowest rated book on Goodreads. We've gotten this multiple times, I think. Actually, maybe only once. And every single time I've liked the book that is the lowest rated on Goodreads. So, yeah. Stick this back in a random spot in the middle. And souffle. 3, 2, 1. 7 of Hearts. Okay, which is historical fiction. I'm doing the 2020 Pop Sugar Challenge, which is basically like a bunch of prompts that you're supposed to fill out throughout the entire year. One of the prompts is read something set in the 20s, and so I'm going to read Old Baggage by Lisa Evans. And this is about the suffrage movement, and it takes place in 1928, so that's the 20s. And then we're going to replace this. We're going to take off historical fiction. We're going to replace it with literary fiction. Okay, next. What are we at? 5? We're halfway done, and we haven't gotten any doubles. See, this is what a normal deck of TBR game should be like. This is how I always thought it would go. 3, 2, 1. 9 of clubs, which is, okay, it's +1 book. Okay, that's literally fine. It's fine. I put that prompt there. I need to suffer the repercussions for my actions. It's fine. So we're gonna pick Twitter poll. I hope I get that one. Actually, no, because that would mean I would get a double. So we have to, so that technically doesn't count. We have to now pick 5 again. 5 more. Okay, I didn't show you, but I put it back in the middle. Did anybody else see that? Like when I broke this apart and the 5 of hearts was there, did anybody else see that? Because I hope the camera showed that so I can just prove to you. I don't know where I put it, but like it's not on the top, you can see. So I put it somewhere in here. Okay, 3, 2, 1. 4 of spades, which is a book that I meant to read in 2019. The only book that I can think of, like honestly, because there were a lot of books that I wanted to read in 2019, but there wasn't a lot of books that I owned that I was supposed to read in 2019 that I didn't. So what I'm going to go with is Passion of Dolsa by Julie Berry. Julie Berry is the author of Lovely War, which is my favorite book of all time. So I'm going to read this. Okay, and then we're going to replace, where is it? Guys, I'm dumb. So basically, I did the wrong one. I did 5 of spades. It was supposed to be 4 of spades, which is reread. I don't have any books that I want to reread, to be honest. I really don't have the... Oh! I know what I'm going to do. Oh, sorry, I kicked the camera. Okay. I know what I'm going to do. This is iconic. Okay. So, there was another prompt from the Pop Sugar challenge that is read a book from a series that has 20 or more books, and this is like the one prompt that I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do. And the only series that I could think of that could do this is the Warriors series by Erin Hunter. I read this when I was in middle school, and it was my entire life. I loved this series so much, and I still do, and I cannot wait to reread this. It is going to be amazing, I know. So yes, I'm so excited to reread this. We're gonna replace it with favorite trope. So a book that has my favorite trope. By the way, if you guys have any prompt ideas, comment them below, please. It doesn't matter if it's like what category it's for, just like comment anything and then I'll categorize it later. Okay, 3, 2, 1. 6 of hearts, which is one we already got. No! That's not, no! Okay, fine. Okay, it's contemporary. Okay, I'm gonna read Tweet Cute, which I just got by Emma Lord, which I'm really excited about. This is also for the Pop Sugar Challenge because there's a prompt that is read a book that focuses on social media or something, and this kind of focuses around Twitter. So yeah, Tweet Cute. It's fine. You know, putting it back in the middle. Okay. 3, 2, 1. 7 of clubs. No, we did not have this before. We had 7 of hearts and 8 of clubs. We did not have 7 of clubs. Okay, 7 of clubs is ask a friend. Okay, didn't have anybody on, you know, hold for this. Okay, that is currently happening. I'm gonna wait for a response from someone and then I will come back to that. But while we wait, I'm going to pick again. So I'm gonna stick this. Is this facing the right way? Why am I so bad at this? I'm gonna stick this in the middle of the deck. Wait, more middle of the deck, so that is straight in the middle. And then I'm going to shuffle. 3, 2, 1. 3 of, what is this called? Clubs? Okay. 3 of clubs is a 2019 Goodreads award winner. Okay. I don't know if I have any of those books. I might have to buy one. Let's look. Wow, these prompts are like time-consuming prompts. Okay. The faster I have class! Oh, this is taking so long. Okay, my first, okay. Okay, so The Silent Patient is one, which is one I've been wanting to read. I don't own it, but I've been wanting to read that one because it would also work for a Pop Sugar Challenge prompt. There's one that's like a medical thriller. I don't have any medical thrillers, so that's the one that I was gonna pick. So the ones that I have that were on the thing were already, I've already read. I think I'm gonna go with The Silent Patient because that will do the medical thriller one, but I have to purchase that. I just remembered another book that I wanted to fit on this. The other book that I wanted to fit on this for my TBR was Take a Hint, Danny Brown by Talia Hibbert. I'm supposed to be doing a buddy read with that with Chubby Chapters or Oriel from Chubby Chapters. We've been wanting to do a buddy read forever, and so that's another one I wanted her to. Did I change any of these prompts? This is literally going terribly. Okay, so I take this off, and I'm gonna replace them. Plus one book, I'm gonna replace that with the first one. And then replace one book, which means if I get a book that I don't want, I can replace it with a book that I do want. 4 more picks. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. 9 of Diamonds, okay? That is one with a pretty cover. Okay, let me see what else I'm supposed to read for the Pop Sugar Challenge, because that is like nearing a close. Like the end of the year is approaching quickly, so I need to be getting on that. I'm going to go with Blood and Honey. I have talked about how much I adore this cover over and over again, and I feel like this is just more true. Also, this also counts for the Pop Sugar prompt, something with an upside down on it, like a cover with something upside down on it. I don't know what exactly, I think the snake maybe counts as being upside down, I don't know, but they have like a Listopia list of all of the covers that count, and this was on there, so I'm gonna read it. I'm also already like 20% of the way through, but like don't tell anybody that. Okay, so quick little intermission section here. My very dear friend Elena from Elena the Great, who you should definitely check out if you're not already following her already, has let me choose. She said either Wicked Fox or Long Way Down, and I am going with Long Way Down because it's shorter. So I'm gonna go with Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds because it's shorter, and also I'm slightly more interested in this book than Wicked Fox because it sounds incredible. Okay, I stuck the 9 of Diamonds in the middle. I'm gonna shuffle. Okay, I think we have 10 books. So we got 2 more draws. This has been a pretty tame game, y'all. Like, I'm happy with this. 3, 2, 1. 6 of Diamonds. No, I haven't gotten that yet. I've not gotten, okay, we're safe. 6 of Diamonds, newest published. The newest published book I own is probably Blood and Honey. I would say like Wuthering Heights is the like most earliest published book. I mean, the newest, never mind. It was a dumb joke and it failed, it flopped. I really, honestly, truly don't know. So it looks like my arc of The Wife Upstairs is the newest published, then Blood and Honey, and then The Fascinators. So this goes back on my TBR again. Yay. I believe this is the last draw. We're supposed to pick 12 books. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more draw, y'all. This better be a good one. This better be a good draw. We better get freaking lucky. 3, 2, 1. 3 of clubs. Yeah. Have I been even replacing them anymore? Have I been even keeping track of what's happening? No, I haven't. Okay, this, I know I've already gotten this book because we got replaced one book. So I technically have to pick two more. Okay. I don't even know. Okay, wait, okay, let's literally quickly, very quickly though, replace what I haven't replaced. My newest published, is this what I got? 6 of Diamonds? Yeah. We're gonna replace this with a book under 250 pages. Oh, okay, we got a 3 of clubs, which we've already gotten. So we do have to pick another book, but we have to technically pick 2 more cards because we got replace one book, which means if there's a book in here I don't want to read, I can replace it. I've gotten this prompt before, and I've made a rule basically that I can hold on to this until the very end and then I can decide. So because that didn't actually give us a book, we do have to pick 2 more cards. 2 of Spades. Okay, 2 of Spades is, I didn't replace this. Finish series. I hate that prompt. So 2 of Spades is a book with, nope, intimidating book. Crap, okay. The first book that comes to my mind is The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. Extremely intimidated by this book, and I'm gonna read it. Also, I have to pick, for the Pop Sugar Challenge, I have to read a book that has the word gold, silver, or bronze in the title, and this has the word gold, so that's what we're going with. So, yeah, that's a chonker. Okay, now we are finally on the last draw of the game. Stick that back in the middle. Did I replace it? No, I did not. One day I'm gonna be good at this. One day, a book from the banned books list, which I believe isn't it not Banned Books Week? Is it not? Last pick, 3, 2, 1. 5 of Spades. I believe, yep, we've never gotten 5 of Spades. A 5 of Spades is a book I meant to read in 2019. Okay, this is actually the correct prompt this time. And so, are we gonna go with Passion of Dulce? I think we should. So we actually are going to, that came very full circle, you know, I messed up, and then I came back and I got to read this book anyway. So we are going to go with The Passion of Dulce. I got this from Thrift Books, which is why it doesn't have a dust jacket, unfortunately. But yeah, so this is the book the final book that we are adding to the TBR. Oh, I didn't use the replace one book thing. I can still do that. Do I want to? Do I have to, is the real question here. Now, it would be smart if I'm so stupid. You know what I didn't even do? I didn't even try to fit in the books that from my TBR. I'm the dumbest. I'm literally the dumbest. Okay. I didn't even try. So I should theoretically replace a book, which I'm gonna do because I really can't be reading this many. So instead of Passion of Dulce, which I really did want to read, I am going to replace it with Wonder Woman so that I have to read this book either way, and it would be more helpful if I have it on my TBR. Okay, wow, this was, you know what, guys? I really would dare to say that the curse is broken. Before we part, I'm going to exchange, did I already do that? I did. Wow, I already exchanged that one. Okay, so we're done. That was honestly great. That was a very productive round deck of TBR, and I feel I would venture as far to say that the curse is broken. I have bad news. I forgot about the rule which says if I get 3 of the same value, I have to pick a card. I just realized that I forgot about that rule. And that did happen. And we said we were going to cross that bridge when we got there, and now we are at that bridge. You know what? You know what's happened? I've picked 3 6s this round. And if that ain't a sign, I don't know what is. I have class in 20 minutes. Okay, guys. I feel incredibly obligated that it's 3 6s to pick another book. Because that's the rules. And you know what? When I was watching Paige's video, she did that rule. And so I feel like April has that rule as well. So I feel like that's kind of like a staple of the TBR game. So we're going to pick one more, guys. And I promise this is it. I promise this is the end. I promise. I'm shuffling them right now. This is going to be the end. I'm going to do this shuffle just to, spice it up. Okay? And it's going to be fine. I can't believe we picked 3 6s. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Queen of Hearts. Okay. And that does not require us to pick another book or anything. Okay, so we're going to randomly generate 1 through, 12? And I got 4. Sorry, you can't really see that. 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 4th shelf. It's dystopian. How many have I not read? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 books on that shelf that I haven't read. And also, Ignite Me is on that shelf, which I would really be very happy to read. 1 through 7. I wish you could see this. 1 through 7. 7. Is that Ignite Me? That's Ignite Me! Whoa! I'm picking it from this shelf, which looks suspicious, but it's just because it was resting in this blank spot. Because I didn't want to put it behind the board. We got Ignite Me, which is so exciting because I really wanted to read this book last month, and we did it! We did it! We came full circle! I think I'll be okay. And a lot of these books are shorter, a lot of them are longer, some of them are shorter, and it's gonna be fine. And you know what? it's gonna be fine. Because I'm approaching this from such a positive attitude, guys. Like, really, I'm just like thinking about how the original intent of this board game was to be 6 books per month, and now it's 14. But honestly, that's, you know what? It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be so fine. You know, we're gonna pretend that we didn't pick 3 6s. We're gonna pretend that we don't have 14 books to read and that we picked 2 of the same card like 3 times. Whatever. We're not. Just don't. The curse is broken. We're gonna go forward with that energy. With that being said, I have to go to class. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you would like to see the other deck of TBR videos, I have an entire playlist that I will link in the description below. I will also have April and Paige's videos linked below so that you can check out their videos. And then next week I will be doing my wrap up, so you will get to see all the thoughts about my books. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. Wait, where's... Okay, Cheach Billin, he didn't really come into much use this video, but I want to find a place for him. Like, maybe I'll put a shelf here that he can sit on and, like, watch over. He's like, you know how Emily Fox has, like, that snow globe of her face? This is my equivalent. This is my snow globe. But that's it for today's video, honestly. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week, and I hope you have a great life. And I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.